Test, 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 test. Yo guys, and welcome back to this new stream here on the channel. And on today's stream we're going to discuss once again the Bitcoin price action. And like I told everyone earlier today, as soon as Bitcoin starts to pump or Bitcoin starts to do something interesting, I will be the first one that is trying to go to react towards this with, of course, an emergency live stream. So guys, Bitcoin is pushing up once again with an insane green candle. And what we can currently see here is that the liquidations are running up for the shorters. The shorters are getting mad. The shorters are getting squeezed out of the market, and this is of course a very good thing to see for the Bitcoin bulls out there. So like I told everyone earlier today already, since closing this 4-hourly candle over here, the trend really confirmed to be, of course, starting to be creating an uptrend. And right now, since seeing this 4-hourly candle over here, of course we have to be still waiting for the 4-hourly candle close. I'm only getting more and more comfortable. I am not anticipating these lower price targets. I do think Bitcoin could be running up very quickly. And like you can see, of the price targets that we were looking at, first of all, of the descending triangle, we are about to reach our price target already. We were just a few dollars off of our price target. I am not saying as soon as we're going to see a price target getting reached here, that we're going to correct here. I personally do think that the market could be rather move up maybe with some sideways action, but still move up in a very rapid pace towards the upside from here on. It looks very solid right now. That is the thing that I want to be saying here. Of course, this 4-hourly close is getting pretty close right now here, 1.5 hours away from it right here. And of course, it's going to be important that we're at least on this 1-hourly close that we're going to close in 23 minutes from here on, that we're not going to close with a huge wick on the top side. I want to be seeing this 1-hourly close, of course, showing us a valid close. But since seeing, of course, this major shorts, this huge amount of short orders getting liquidated on the market, I'm getting very comfortable and I'm getting very excited of seeing this, because yeah, if we see these shorts getting squeezed out there, it means it will be adding more and more buying pressure towards the market. And for my long position right now, like you can see over here, I'm right now in $25,000 in profit. I'm of course enjoying the further on Bitcoin is going to be increasing from here on. So let me see what the chat is saying here. Let's make that money. I smell the bear flash. I mean, for me as well here, short squeeze indeed. This is of course exactly what we predicted, because yes, yesterday we have been witnessing this breakout, and I want to be saying a few things here, guys. I mean, yes, I'm a huge bull on Bitcoin, for sure. I'm a huge bull on Bitcoin. I've been anticipating this move towards the upside, but please don't start to become too greedy, because look at the RSI. We are getting pretty overextended. We are sitting already on the 83 on the RSI index. Don't attach your emotions to trading, because of course we know that panic sellers become panic buyers. But if you are such a panic seller, of course, I already should have said, don't sell your Bitcoin over there. But I mean, to be very honest, Bitcoin could be maybe potentially create some kind of a bull flag anytime soon out of this. But I can tell you already a few things. I don't see that Bitcoin is really going to visit these levels over here. I don't see Bitcoin visiting these levels ever again around here. But what I do expect is that Bitcoin could be cooling off ever so slightly anytime soon here. This doesn't mean that I will be closing my long position. No, that doesn't mean that at all. I'm only saying and trying to raise the awareness that Bitcoin is going to get a little bit overextended right now here. I would for sure love to see Bitcoin pushing up even further and right away take out these highs around here of the 50K. But I know that I always will be realistic. And I know that we could be maybe start to cool off ever so slightly. And the best scenario, what we could be playing out right now here, is that Bitcoin, like I just told you a moment ago, is going to create some consolidation towards the downside and create such a bull flag. Because this will be, of course, the most ideal scenario that we could be seeing right now for another exponential leg towards the upside. But I can tell you a few things here. The market is going to be moving up in the coming months. We know Q4 is here. We know that the Bitcoin ETFs are coming out. And this is, of course, going to be pretty exciting. And everyone who was bearish on the market, I mean, I wanted to say some things, but I know it's not allowed on YouTube, so I will keep my mouth back here. But I mean, shorters will be getting wrecked. Bears will be getting wrecked. And I mean, I want to put up some songs, but I would not say all the bears are dead. Yeah, you know the song here maybe from Lil Bubble, all the bears are dead. I think that's a very nice song, you know. But I mean, it's very nice to maybe set up that song right now here. But yeah, like you can see over here, Bitcoin moving up. I mean, for my traders, of course, very beautiful news this, that the market is moving up. But still, for everyone who's right now saying, oh, the market is moving up, should I buy? Because the questions are right now already flushing in here. I see the questions flushing in right now already. And the main question that we are going to get here on this channel is, should I buy Bitcoin? And I said it several times that we are going to get this question. Should you buy? You want to be asking me, once everyone is in fear, I am buying. Like I told everyone before. And look at what we placed here on Twitter. Our main picture. Main tweet that we posted over here. Bitcoin is going to 100k straight up here on 52k. Don't think so. Always counter trade your emotions. Bitcoin is going to 20k. While we were trading on 43k, counter trade your emotions. Be fearful once others are greedy. Be greedy once others are fearful. So definitely very excited that I have been, at least the community, the crypto rover community, have been absolutely buying the big dip over there. And right now we're pumping towards the upside. I can't wait to see where we could be sending Bitcoin towards next year. 47k, guys, congratulations. Real quickly going to do a tweet here, just 47,000, because yeah, this is of course lovely to see. 47,000, guys, it's pretty crazy. Real quick tweet here, and we're even pushing further on, 47.5k. This is crazy. Bitcoin is not stopping the pump here, moving up to yeah, oh my gosh, this is a crazy one here. I can already tweet 48k out of this right now. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. Of course, as well, a lot of sellers going out of the market, but we know that the liquidations are running up higher and higher right now for Bitcoin. 140 million getting liquidated already in the past 4 hours from here on. But this is crazy. Is there any news behind the pump? As far as I know, there is no news behind the pump. The only thing that I can say to you is that it was inevitable, because it was inevitable that we were going to see this significant pump from here on getting generated. And yeah, it's lovely to see here. And that's the reason why you always should be bullish on Bitcoin once the market is down. You should be scared and fearful once the market is moving up. But I can tell you already, this pump over here is the start of a new coming bullish month here that we're going to generate for October. And as well, drop my predictions already. I dropped my predictions over here, what I do expect for the coming month of October. So make sure to follow me on Twitter if you want to be finding out about these predictions. But I do think these are some very strong predictions right here on the market. So yeah, looking forward towards what we could be generating from here on. Everyone's saying here, let's go, brother, in crypto. I mean, guys, the whole crypto community is once again collaborating with each other, and I see everyone out there enjoying the pump. I mean, the pump really gives me a smile on my face here. I love these pumps here. I love it. I love it. I love it. But look as well on how overextended Bitcoin is getting on the 1 hourly candles, guys. This is pretty crazy. This is a pretty crazy 1 hourly candle, guys. We're sitting 85 on the RSI index. I'm not saying we necessarily have to be stopping over here. I know I have seen Bitcoin go way more overextended like it was doing over here. Here it hit 90 in the index. So let's see if we could be breaking through the 90 in the index or the RSI, because this is, I think, one of the highest places Bitcoin has ever been. And it was, of course, on this significant rally over there. So let's see if we could be breaching the barrier of the 90.7 in the RSI index, because that was the latest high that we got created here for a while. So let's see how overextended Bitcoin can become. And of course, while it was getting so overextended over there, yeah, we saw a very significant retracement, but it was as well the start of the trend towards the upside. So yeah, for sure, you should be bullish right now for the coming month of October already, like we have been warning you guys about. And especially right now, we already broke the downtrend on the 4 hourly candles, and look, this breakthrough. Is this a solid breakthrough? I should definitely say yes here. Let me as well enable the volume, guys, to check out real quickly how it is looking with the volume. Of course, the volume is as well increasing. We still have another 1 hour in this 4 hourly candle. So volume is pretty solid as well on this breakout. So let me as well enable the volume on this chart real quickly. So yeah, you can see very solid volume. It's definitely not a fake pump here. Of course, we're seeing a lot of liquidations playing out right here. And as well, if we're going to look at the price target, because I see some people asking me right now in the chat here, Rover, how about the price target? Of course, the price target of this, I mean, I was not really anticipating. I'm being very honest with you guys out there. I was not anticipating that Bitcoin was going to reach my price target already today, guys. I was not anticipating this at all. And look at this 1 hourly candle. There's literally a 6.5% pump here. So it's pretty crazy. Of course, all the people that sold over here, they're going to be buying back on this pump over here. They're going to be buying back. They're going to FOMO back into the price action. And I love it, because panic sellers, become panic buyers. That's the thing that we know. So you can see we are right now still a few dollars away from our price target. And have I been warning you guys yesterday about it? Have I been warning you guys yesterday about it here on my Twitter page? Yes, I have. I said in these, of course, I told you guys on Twitter, we are breaking through it. And then I said, breakout confirmed. I said, breakout confirmed. And after that, of course, we retested this level. We moved up so significantly. So was this a good trading opportunity? Yes, it for sure was. So yeah, if you're not following me already on Twitter, make sure to do so at RoverCRC. Definitely worth to follow me. And of course, as well, hit that follow button here on YouTube so you're not going to miss out on these trade setups. Because yes, trading is our job. We love trading. And especially once the market is showing these huge opportunities, because everyone, I mean, this is always the loveliest part to do here, because everyone, not everyone, I know 90% of the followers of the Crypto Rover channel are, of course, agreeing with me as well here on the channel. Everyone called me crazy. A lot of people called me crazy that I was in a long position, because everyone said, oh, but Rover, we are in a downtrend. Why are you longing the freaking market? We are in a downtrend. Why are you longing the market? And you know what I said? I said, I'm going to long the market because I want to catch a big move. And how do you catch big moves? You catch big moves if you're going to catch the trend reversal. And that was exactly what I did. I catch the trend reversal. And if you're catching trend reversals, you're going to catch these major moves here. So that is, of course, absolutely lovely to see here. So I see that this chart is gone. I have to be redrawing it for a second there. I see my falling wedge scenario is gone. It was like this. So yeah, of course, we were looking at this wall with this falling wedge here for Bitcoin. Falling wedge for Bitcoin was getting generated. And this was, of course, a very significant few touch points we got out of it. And of course, we are seeing clearly the breakout right now getting generated of this falling wedge. And we're seeing the follow through getting created here. So this is lovely to see here. I think, yeah, this is the right chart, right? Yeah, this is the right chart. So yeah, we're creating this falling wedge here on Bitcoin, breaking out towards the upside as well. We know that if we're going to look here at the RSI downtrend, we broke the RSI downtrend. And like we have warned you guys about it. I mean, I have seen this several times before in the market. And if you're breaking these RSI downtrends, you're going to see exponential price start. I mean, you're going to see exponential growth here in the RSI. And of course, what is going to be resulting in the RSI, of course, going exponential towards the upside, the price action as well. So RSI is just showing right now the strength here as well on the price action as on the RSI. So yeah, we broke the downtrend and we moved up right away very significantly. So once again, saying, don't say I have not warned you guys about it, because yes, it is important to keep your eyes out on the RSI. And we broke this downtrend right away, increased very rapidly towards the upside. So, yeah, that's true, man. One Bitcoin is worth one Bitcoin. Bitcoin is worth one Bitcoin. I told you all. Yeah, that's true, man, David. You taught us one Bitcoin is always worth one Bitcoin. And I remember that you taught us that one Bitcoin will be always worth one Bitcoin. And we know it, guys. I mean, it doesn't matter, because I have been going over it as well. I'm repeating some things right now from my previous videos, of course, to give a quick lesson to you guys out there. In an uptrend, you gain dollars, like probably everyone already knows. In an uptrend, you gain dollars. In a downtrend, you gain Bitcoin, because you have to be buying the dip. If you know, and if you have a good vision for the future, you know that the best strategy what you could be doing right now in life, in my opinion, is buying as much Bitcoin as you possibly can here, in my opinion. Of course, no financial advisor whatsoever, but my strategy, at least here, is to accumulate the most amount of Bitcoin. I'm as well doing it with trading, of course, capitalizing here on the gains that I could be making here, well, of course, swing trading the market towards the upside, because I think swing trading is one of the most profitable and one of the most strongest strategies on trading here. And of course, I have been tweeting, I've been talking about it on my videos every single day over here. And if you don't know already, you can be once again find it all back here on YouTube. So as well, if you want to be trading as well, make sure to sign up here with the highest link in the description. For now, and I should definitely remain a little bit cautious. Don't trade the market, especially long or short right now, because if you're going to long, it is careful. You want to be careful because the market is overextended. If you're going to short it, it's not smart, because the chances are still pretty high that we could be going for another push up here. So what you should be doing in terms of trading right now, of course, once again, no financial advice, but in my opinion, it's not smart to open either a long or short position right here, because it's irresponsible if you're going to open a position over here, because the market is too volatile to open in a good position right now here. So yeah, what you could be doing here is maybe wait for some levels of resistance that we could be running in towards. And let me right away address some levels of resistance that we could be looking at, because let me get to my horizontal chart here for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is of course absolutely crushing through the levels right now in terms of my resistance targets. Right now we're running right now we are running into one of the most critical levels of resistance. And to be honest, in 10 minutes we're going to close this 1 hourly candle, and I really want to be seeing this close above the 47.2k here, because this level, I can go back in historical price action, provided resistance over here, resistance, support, like you can see over here, resistance, resistance, as well over here, you can zoom in here, this line, resistance, 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 support, 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 and right now, if we're looking in towards it, we are getting rejected by this level. So far, at least, of course, don't get me wrong, we could be still breaking through it. So what do I want to be seeing? Is Bitcoin right away able to break through this level? Because is Bitcoin right away going to be able to break through this level? This is going to be quite bullish, of course. It's going to be pretty bullish for the market. And yeah, like I told everyone before, you don't see, of course, these major pumps so often. Because if you're looking to the 1 hour RSI, you can see we're right now getting, of course, on the 84 in the index. We still have some more room to grow here, for sure. There's still a possibility that we're even going to pump further. Because if we're looking back to previous price action, we've seen that Bitcoin could even pump further on here. But I think already this will be once again this pump towards the upside, and this wave towards the upside basically will be already once again kick in the bullish market structure and the bullish euphoria in the market. So guys, I see as well right now we're watching with 1,000 of you guys out there. I want to be quickly asking you guys to do me a very quick favor, and that is smashing up the like button. So don't forget to smash up the like button right now here. It will be truly appreciated if you could be doing so, because it's only going to take a few seconds of your time, and you will be literally mean the world to me here. So yeah, it will be absolutely amazing if we could do so. How many Bitcoin do you got, bro? I mean, I will be not talking about my financial situation. No, I will be not talking about it. Maybe in the future I could be revealing some information, but for now on, I don't think it is smart to talk about that thing. Remember, all haters saying it was a fake out yesterday. I mean, yeah, Warren Bros, that's true, man. All the bears were saying this is a fake bump, this is a relief rally or whatsoever, but no. It is always the same. It has been always the same. And I think in a few days, we will be seeing no bears anymore in the market. We will be seeing no people saying, we're going back to 36k or whatsoever. And let me make a quick poll here. Once again, what happens first? Let me quickly make up this poll. And you guys can vote on it. What happens first? Let me make a quick poll. Bitcoin 52k or Bitcoin 36k. Wait, Bitcoin 36k or let's say 60k. Let me put it like this here. What happens first? What happens first, guys? Let me know in the chat, because I'm very comfortable that this is going to be the rally we are right now going to create towards a new all-time high. This is going to be the rally that's going to continue to trend up here. In my opinion, I've been of course already predicting this several times here. I have been even making this prediction on my channel while we were trading over here, that we were going to get a pullback before moving up. And of course, you can see it once again on my channel. I've uploaded several videos about it, and I definitely think we should be paying our attention towards it. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button on this channel if you always want to be staying up to date about realistic thought on the market. Because yes, guys, I am as well bearish once the market is, of course, let's say the market is sitting on 65k or so, I'm probably going to get very skeptical and I'm going to take some profits on my trades, right? Because I'm getting scared over there, and probably once I'm going to get bearish over here, people are going to hate me once again. But I will always be realistic, because I think there could be, of course, a very significant correction on the all-time high before maybe potentially breach through it. So there's going to be most likely such kind of a structure getting played out here. I personally think we're going to absolutely send it towards the new all-time high, and I will be still sticking with my predictions, because on the 40k I was sticking with this prediction, on the 28k I was sticking with this prediction. I was always sticking with my predictions, so no lies about that one for sure. And of course, let me first focus on the first targets, because the first realistic targets that we have to be going for is, of course, the top side of the wedge. Top side of the falling wedge is going to be the first targets that we are going to be aiming for. 100k happens before 60k. Oh, that's pretty crazy if it happens. Did I say that incorrectly? I'm sorry. Yeah, you all will be regretting it once it goes back to 36k. So yeah, let's see if it's going back to 36k. I personally don't think that there's even a small chance that it is going back towards the level. Of course, if we're looking to on-chain data, we know whales are buying large entities, people with more Bitcoin than you can probably ever own. For me as well, because owning 1,000 Bitcoin is pretty quite a lot, of course. they are buying. So these big players, these big billionaires are buying right now. And that is, of course, for me, a signal that I want to be getting bullish. Of course, if we're looking to the funding rates right now, guys, I have been warning, I've been talking about it several times. If I think right now, oh, the funding rates are even more negative because more and more people are shorting. Oh wait, it's updating right now. The funding rates are even more negative, so that's pretty interesting that the funding rates are once again dipping even further negative. So it means that more and more people are opening shorts right now, and it's making me even more comfortable. More people are shorting right now. The predicted, let me see what the predicted funding rates are right now. Yeah, predicted funding rates are still going to be negative, guys. And for you guys that are out there that don't know what this means, it means still that there are more people shorting right now than longing. So, of course, I'm in a long position and I'm getting pretty comfortable about this because I'm trading the market towards the upside. And if there are more shorts active, and usually once the funding rates are as well negative, we see these short squeezes. So I have been talking about this funding rate theory already for the past, let's say, 4 or 5 days on my channel. And what did we get? Because over here, approximately on this range over here, the funding rates start to dip negative. And I said, okay, this is the time to be extremely bullish. This is the time to open swing trade positions. And what did we got? We got a squeeze over here. We got a squeeze over here. We are getting these short squeezes because too many people in short positions, not gonna work. And once again, for me, I'm only getting more comfortable because usually once the market is very bullish, you have to be paid. You have to be paying to be in a long position. But right now still, I'm getting paid to be in this long position. So pretty exciting that we're still seeing negative funding rates getting formed here on BYBIT. And BYBIT is, of course, one of the biggest exchanges here, in derivatives exchanges in terms of margin trading, of course. So it's important to look at BYBIT, and BYBIT is, of course, negative. Predicted as well. The predicted is even 0.05 negative, so that's pretty crazy that the funding rates are still negative. I think it will be shooting up anytime soon, to be very honest, because the market is moving up very quickly, and as soon as we're seeing these big pumps here, just like me, I'm running up in a pretty high profit right now, and probably the funding rates are going to jump positive anytime soon here. So yeah, of course, once the funding rates are going positive once again, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're right away going to get a correction, but it means that you want to be getting a little bit more careful with opening long positions, because a lot of people QP, of course, maybe jump into very big positions real quickly. And of course, if everyone's going to trade long, the chances are very big on a long squeeze, right? So as long as a lot of people are trading short, I'm very comfortable in my long position and I will be keeping it open. But as soon as I see, let's say, a lot of bearish market structure or bearish on-chain data getting unfold here in front of my eyes here, I will be maybe, yeah, closing my position. But for now on, I will be keeping it open. So yeah, if you want to be swing trading markets as well, make sure to sign up here with the highest link in the description. It's definitely worth to check out here, even though I don't think that you should open your position right now here. But the most important part is that you should already set up your account so you could be always anticipate on these rallies. So let me see. Ethereum price prediction, please. I did post an Ethereum price prediction over here. I did post an Ethereum price prediction on my Twitter page. So make sure to as well hit the follow button on my Twitter page. Because yeah, we are keeping you guys up to date over here as well at RoverCRC. So let me go back in towards the Bitcoin price section, because guys, we're going to close the 1 hourly candle in exactly 2 minutes from here on. And what have we been discussing just a moment ago? And look at this volume. Look at this volume candle on BYBIT. It's pretty crazy volume candle. So yeah, that's nice to see, of course, the volume really coming in as well. And what is going to be important is to close above the 47.2k here. And it looks to me that we're just going to close below it. I think the chance is pretty high that we're going to see some sideways slash downwards pressure coming in towards the market. Never expect, of course, a rally straight up towards the upside. But I mean, we are in an uptrend. So even a move back towards, let's say, 45.7k is going to be still bullish market structure. And it will be providing new long opportunities for everyone who missed out on a long entry. So definitely enough opportunities in the market. Don't be worried. Don't start to panic. The opportunities will be coming towards you eventually, as long as you remain patient. So yeah, right now I want to be, of course, in the end of the day, see a close above the 47.2k, but it looks to me that we're going to close it below it. And since closing it below it right now, I think, yeah, we could be maybe look for a rejection at least back towards the 46.6k. Maybe potential another retest of this level, but then it's going to be coming down on yeah, how strong the retest is going to be. If we're going to be breaking through it on the next 1 hourly candle, pretty solid. Looking forward towards it as well, guys. We know that if we're looking to the chart right now, and look at VeChain, by the way, guys. I mean, my VeChain, oh man, I'm loving it. I'm loving these gains. Loving it. So in the meantime, let me look at it real quickly. Let me look at the 4-hourly candles for Bitcoin. Because the 4-hourly candle, guys, is well going to close in 1 hour. The 4-hourly candles is going to close in 1 hour. And it's going to be pretty important 4-hourly candle close as well. So, yeah, Bitcoin is not able to break through the 47.2K on the 1-hourly candle close. Not necessarily so bad here. Let's see if we could go for another potential push-up. Will be likely that we are going to at least try it another time here. Don't think it's going to be an easy level to break like I just discussed with you guys a moment ago. Of course, RSI is still pretty overextended, of course. It is in healthy trend right now, but the longer we're going to, let's say, consolidate over here, the more likely it will be that we're going to see a minor correction. And because we are going to probably create a lot of bearish divergence, of course, in the market. So never expect that the market is going up in a straight line here. Just expect some price structure like it did over here. Big pump, consolidation, big pump, and maybe correction. Consolidation, etc., etc. You know. So, but I would more prefer to see the scenario like over here. We saw a huge pump, correction, huge pump, correction, huge pump, correction. You never go up in a straight line, you know. You never go up in a straight line. So please approach it as well like that. So don't start to panic. Once again, guys, for you guys out there that maybe are still pretty neutral in the market, don't start to panic if the market is, let's say, going to be moving down back to 45.7K. It's going to be an important level of support, like you can see over here. Provided very strong resistance over here. This is my horizontal chart, and I think this horizontal chart is showing quite a lot of significance. You can see over here, very strong support, resistance, support, and as well, if I go back even further, you can see support, 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 and this is going to be an important level. Let's say Bitcoin is going to be creating this this potential retracement back towards this 45.7K here. It's not a reason to start panicking. It's not a reason to start panicking. It's a reason to get more bullish. If we're going to create, let's say, a rollover like this and see some consolidation, then move up from there on. I mean, that will be still bullish. Because first of all, we squeezed out a lot of shorts. That is, of course, bullish because it's adding more buying pressure. I think as well, a lot of people are flipping bullish right now because they're seeing these big pumps here. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. And I'm getting excited. Let me see. Some people making good jokes here in the chat, I see. So guys, I see you as well. We're watching with 1,300 of you guys out there. We're only having 338 likes, so let's smash it up to 400 likes, of course, guys. Will be truly amazing if we're going to take a few seconds over time. If you're enjoying this analysis, of course, by smashing up the like button here. As well, I will be doing some extra analysis here on some Fibonacci levels, so make sure to smash up the likes right now here, and then I will be just continuing with my analysis. But it will be truly highly appreciated if you guys could be smashing it up right now here, and of course take only a few seconds of your time, but you will be literally mean the world to me, of course, like you guys already know here. So let me as well set up some Fibonacci's here. So first of all, let me start up with this Fibonacci extension. This Fibonacci extension, of course, will be probably break through this 0.236 level, but let me set it as well up like this. And let me see. Yeah, we already, I mean, the next realistic major resist target is going to be at the 49.3K here. So it looks very solid. As well, Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, guys. We have been going over this several times. Was it likely to see a bounce from here on? Because if we're going to be enabling bull market support band, we know Bitcoin has been retesting the bull market support band. Of course, very bullish retest, in my opinion. You never see, of course, always once you're breaking above the bull market support band, you're retesting it. But yeah, you can see very solid bounce here. Never a reason to panic. As well, while we were trading in it, it doesn't matter where we're trading at. It does matter where the freaking weekly candle is closing. So yeah, pretty bullish weekly candle close if we're, let's say, going to close like this, in my opinion. Then as well, I talked you guys through of this Fibonacci extension. So look at this Fibonacci extension from the swing low. Let me put it up correctly. To swing high. And I have to do it like this. And you can see if I connect this low correctly, you can see over here. What are we seeing if we're looking at this Fibonacci? And what I see is at least a perfect retest. And of course, maybe I see this wrong, but I see it like a perfect retest. 0.236 Fibonacci extension. And if you're maybe wondering, how do you set up a Fibonacci extension? You take the Fibonacci extension, you search for the swing low, the swing high, the swing low, and you have a Fibonacci extension. And if you're looking to the extension levels, and if you're listening to what the technicals right now tell us, is that the $43,000 is very strong weekly support. It, of course, doesn't say that you can necessarily see, of course, a wick below it, because it doesn't matter where the price wick towards, it does matter where the price closes. And for now on, it looks very solid. It looks like we are holding up very well. and that the $43,000 provided a very strong bounce. You can see as well previously provided a very big wick on the lower side. Right now I do see the market to move up back towards the 51.9k. This is going to be a major level for the weekly candles to break, to be very honest. Guys, if we can really break through this level on the weekly time frame, this is going to be, of course, extremely bullish for Bitcoin. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward towards where the weekly time frames are going to go towards. I mean, these are all my resistance targets for the weekly as well. As soon as we're going to break through the all-time high, I think the 66.4k, 66.3k is going to be major. And these are going to be my major levels that I will be looking forward towards to find major resistance on as well. This could be potentially the all-time high of this cycle. I mean, I don't believe anymore really in cycles, because I do think there are lengthening cycles, etc, etc, and because of the institutional interest, I don't necessarily see a top getting generated, but I do think that the $127,000 could be a short-term top here as well. It comes together with a 1.618 in the Fibonacci extension. So for me, these levels are going to be very important to keep my eyes out on, and I will be for sure not take these levels with a grain of salt. I will be taking these levels very seriously, and I think you should be as well. Keep your eyes out on these levels, because this is going to be one of the most significant Fibonacci's that I will be taking as my weekly resistance and weekly take profit targets. And right now, of course, we already saw successful bounce on the lower side, and the next task is breaking through this level, and that's of course the 51.9k here. And of course, last time around we got a massive rejection by the zone. Right now I want to be seeing a massive pump through the zone. So yeah, looking forward towards it. Bitcoin as well, by the way, already touching the 47.2k here on the 1 hourly candles. Guys, let me know in the chat, do you think we could be breaking the 47.2k right now on this 1 hourly candle? I would love to see it, of course, especially for my trade. Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know, chat. Are we going to be breaking through the 47.2k? Let me know here. 420. Indeed. Overall big, it's that's pretty cool. 60k, here we come, guys. I'm getting pretty excited. Guys, watching with 1400 of you guys out there as well. Thank you for tuning in, of course. You're a scalp trader, and what are you talking? Yes, I'm as well scalp trading, but right now I'm only in a swing trade position. But guys, like I told everyone out there already, if you're as well a trader, I should definitely subscribe to this channel. We are, of course, always transparent with the trades that, we are taking, because yes, I as well shared all my details about this trade, because I told everyone I was entering a swing trade position for the past 12 days. A lot of people call me crazy. Right now, people are, yeah, people don't call me crazy anymore, probably. But as well, I'm going to be entering scalp trades along the way, and we're right away retesting for 7.3k. People are saying no, fake out. I definitely disagree. It's not fake out, man. It's not fake out. If you call this a fake out, it's not true, man. So people say yes, no. I would love to see it, of course, but I do think the chances are not extremely high that we're going to break through it. But if we're going to be able to close this 1 hourly candle above it, it's going to be bullish as well for the 4 hourly close, because this 1 hourly close will be as well equaling the 4 hourly close, because yeah, in 52 minutes for 4 hourly candle close will be closing out there. So yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. If we break to 47.2k, what's next? My next realistic target here, of course, there are some resist levels. I think I will be as well take this level here. It is a short-term top over here as as well very important level to break here, because you can see clearly we got 4 or 5 rejections in a row here, and as well it provided a little bit of short-term previous price action as resistance. So yeah, my major next level will then be the 48.7k here. So that's my realistic next target, to be honest, if we're going to be able to break the 47.2k. But I know the 47.2k has been historically an extremely important level to break here, just like you saw over here. I mean, you can just see the significance. This is not an easy level to break here. So yeah, if we really can be breaking through this level, and you can see support was getting found as well by this level, but if we really can be breaking through this level, and I can let you go as well back towards previous price action as well, but yeah, if we're going to be able to break through this level, I think, yeah, we could be for sure see very quickly a rise back towards the 48.6k here. So yeah, the prices could be up, could be running up very quickly, and especially on the Bitcoin daily chart, because yeah, if we're looking to the falling wedge we're currently getting created here, we know that the Bitcoin market is looking bullish. The market structure is bullish as well. The momentum indicators are flipping bullish as well, and it is just looking good here. It's just looking good, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to be pushing up in one day towards this target, right? It could be taking several days, could be taking several weeks, maybe even, not several weeks, but could be for sure take several days here before reaching our target. And we should not be in a hurry as well here. We have all the time in the world. But of course, it's lovely to see gains coming in quick. But of course, if the gains come too quick, they can go away as well very quickly. So let's do it in a steady pace, right? Let's do it steadily. Steadily climb will be amazing. Some people are saying 45k retest incoming. I mean, yeah, for sure, 45.7k will be further. My target that I really want to be looking for a strong retest. But what I as well know right now is that the people that sold over here, right now really want to be entering back in the market, right? So they want to be maybe look for this 45.7k or maybe the retest of the 44.8k. That is really what they want to be seeing right now here. But I do not think the chances are extremely high that we're really going to retrace back towards this high over here. I think the chances are relatively low. But if we're really going to see a retrace back towards this level, I can tell you already, I will be adding more to my position. So yeah, if you want to be as well, sign up here with the highest link in the description here. You could be signing up with BYBIT, and you could be as well make some very good trading create some very good trading opportunities. So if you're signing up right now, you could be making, of course, some very solid gains. Opportunities are pretty high right now. That is, of course, the lovely part about the scenario situation that we're right now in. The opportunities are high, so the chances are as well high of making very good good gains out here. But for sure, if we're going to, let's say, see a retrace back to 44.8k, it will be a very good retest because there will be textbook retest. But I think the chances are not extremely high that we're going to see such a significant pullback, to be honest. But let's say the pullback is going to be so horrific, I will be for sure benefit from it with my trading position. So it's crazy how polls change so rapidly based on one pump or dump. And Daniel Rowe, that is true. Daniel Rowe, you're making once again exactly the point that I want to make, by the way. Because look at this. If I do this poll, are we in a bear market 1 week ago? If I put this poll in right now, I think that it will be, let's say, 12 or 10% that's going to say yes. And as well, of course, I know my community is very strong because here we said as well the majority of the people said 56% said 60k, but look at the poll right now, it's 76%. So I do these polls, I do the same poll all over again because I want to be doing some psychological tests as well in the market, right? I'm doing it for my own research and I'm making up some things here. So I do these polls to do some psychological retests here on the market, tests on the market, and I know that I always want to be counter trading the majority of the people. What the majority of the people think is usually wrong. But I don't think that you should be wrong with a 60k prediction right now here. But everyone who was too bearish on the 30k range, it's not smart. It was not smart by then, man. I mean, we were seeing all the things combined together. There was extreme fear in the market. The fear and greed index was suggesting a big buying opportunity. Of course, the fear and greed index was giving us a buying opportunity. We were as well looking to the Bitcoin order book, and the Bitcoin order book, guys, told us that there were so many orders set up on the 36 to 38k range here. And I told you guys this recently on my streams as well, right? There were a lot of orders set up over here. And what are the whales not going to let you do? To buy Bitcoin cheap. They are not going to let you buy Bitcoin cheap because the people that sold over here was planning to buy back on 38k. And this really reminds me of this over here, because everyone said Bitcoin is going back to 20 to 25k, and everyone set up their buying orders over here because you can literally see how much buying orders are set up on a certain range. And by this time over here on 28k, there were so many buying orders set up on the 25 to 20k because people are anticipating that. And usually once too many people are anticipating a certain level, it's not going to happen because the whales don't want you to make you crypto rich. And I have said this several times here, not everyone can become crypto rich because you never, once everyone is going to say Bitcoin is going to 30k, it's not going to 30k. Well, everyone is saying Bitcoin is going to 100k, it is not going in towards 100k in that rally. It's just how it works. So please, you have to know the game. Bitcoin is, of course, not only a game of looking to the chart, but as well a very emotional game. And you have to get your emotions together if you want to be absolutely crush this market. So make sure you get your game together and crush the market with me. So make sure to hit the subscribe button right now here, because if you're going to do so, we are going to join this and we're going to create a very strong army. I mean, we are already a very strong army. And yeah, it would be amazing if you could smash up that subscribe button right now here, ring the bell notification. Because guys, we have been going through this already several times here. We have been already around here since 10 months here. We have been going through these pumps and dumps. I've been personally going through a lot of pumps, a lot of corrections, a lot of pumps. But there are a few things that I really learned. And that is to always be greedy once others are fearful. And always be fearful once others are greedy. And once again, it's very simple for me to say this. It's very simple to say this in general. And of course, it will be never give you a good indication on where the exact bottom will be, but it does give you a very good indication of where the approximately bottom will be. Because every single correction we create, the fear is high in the market. The more fear in the market, the more Bitcoin I buy. The more greed in the market, the more Bitcoin I sell off. Because yes, I sell off Bitcoin as well, because how am I going to buy the dips? Of course, the majority of my Bitcoins I just hodl, of course. But you want to know the game. You want to know the game. You want to know how the game works. And it's not only a game of charting. Bitcoin is as well a very emotional game. Just like the stock market is as well. The stock market is as well not only about charting. The stock market is as well a very emotional game. So, love you, Rover. You're truly the best. That's really amazing to hear, man. Still, I mean, right now, of course, I was already bullish over here. And right now, I'm only getting more bullish. But, I mean... Just got liquidated. Need anything to... man, that's... I feel bad for you, man. But I mean, it's always scary to short the market, especially in the periods over here, in the end stages of this self period. It's always scary to break to short here. I was definitely not recommending it, at least for me, from my side. I was definitely not recommending to short the market, because especially we broke out as well of this, you know, this. The symmetrical triangle, we broke out of it. It was not smart. It was not responsible, in my opinion, to short it. It was rather a long opportunity here, not a short opportunity. So yeah, always be careful with shorting the market, especially right now in the coming weeks. Definitely in the coming weeks, I should be extremely careful with shorting the market, because we're going to just see bullish market structure. I can tell you already. As well, just quickly looking at the liquidations here, guys. 170 million. Of course, I feel terrible for the panic sellers. I mean, I said this on my Twitter, I know. I mean, of course, we tweet as well about extreme fear. We are buying. But I mean, I said several times as well on my Twitter. I feel terrible for the ones that are right at panic selling. I said it several times here. I want to be quickly searching it up over here. But yeah, guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It will be truly amazing. But I told you guys this. Bitcoin is still, but it won't take any longer till the FOMO kicks in here. I mean, the FOMO is already starting once again here. But yeah, of course, we keep you guys up to date over here. Stop worrying about the price. Start worrying how much Bitcoin you earn. Indeed. So yeah, guys, don't forget to follow me here on Twitter. It will be truly amazing. At RoverCRC, we are keep you guys up to date as well. Not only about this information about the market or the sentiment about the market, but as well about the technical analysis. We drop these photos over there. So yeah, it's definitely worth to check out if you want to be finding it. It is the highest link, second highest link here in the description. So we'll be doing some more polls anytime soon as well. And in these polls, I'm just doing just a test what the market sentiment is right now looking at, right? So I can be basing my opinion as well on the market, because if too many people are, let's say, too excited about Ethereum, because everyone was excited about Ethereum over here, I'm getting a little bit more careful with Ethereum, of course. And then too many people are getting too excited about Solana. I'm getting away from Solana. Too many people getting excited with Cardano. I'm getting away from Cardano. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it literally in the past, because it all played out exactly like this. Go long right now or wait for a pullback. I just told everyone before, just lean. I think it is irresponsible if you're going to go long right now. It's irresponsible because, first of all, you're longing at resistance, and you should never long once Bitcoin is overextended on the RSI. That's rule number one. Never long the market if Bitcoin is overextended on the RSI. Because yes, I am bullish on Bitcoin. Yes, I am bullish on Bitcoin. But is this going to be a good R2R? Because I always talk about the R2R, right? I talk about the risk to reward. Is it a good risk to reward if you're going to open your position over here? No, it's not going to be a good risk to reward. As well for shorting, I think the risk is too high for the potential reward you're going to make with shorting the market over here. So what is the best choice you could be making if you're a trader out there right now? In my opinion, no financial advice, of course, is to stay on the sidelines. Wait on the sidelines for at least a few more hours till the market is potentially going to create a bull flag or whatsoever, because that is my most ideal scenario. Wait for the market to consolidate, creates maybe a downward sloping parallel channel like this for a potential bull flag. Wait for some consolidation, because if you're just waiting for the consolidation, you'll see a new pattern getting unfolded, you'll see some momentum indicators showing you a good buying opportunity. Yes, you could be opening a long position. But right now, no. Don't do it, man. It's not smart. If you want to be losing money, yeah, you could be doing so. But it is not smart. It's not smart to do so right now. So Alana, excuse me. I mean, sometimes I say, don't be scared. Make a trade. I mean, man, I'm not going to say that, man. I'm not going to say that. Buy the dip for sure, guys. Not financial advice. No, it's never financial advice here. I'm just giving you guys my own opinion. I'm just giving you guys my own opinion. opinion on the market. We're unstoppable, moon boy rover gang. I mean, I'm not a moon boy, but I'm realistic. And once again, people call me a moon boy that I was bullish over here, but I mean, it's the best choice to be a moon boy over here. It's the best choice to be a moon boy once everyone is in fear. I mean, I can call myself a moon boy. If everyone is in fear and everyone is selling, I will become a moon boy. Over here, I was not a moon boy. Over here, I was definitely not a moon boy. I was extremely bearish. Everyone's called me a stupid bull over there, a stupid bear, I mean. But right now, I'm bullish. I'm bullish. And I will be bullish for the coming month. And I will be probably the most annoying moon boy that there is until I see a reversal signal. Because right now, it is the time to still be bullish. Right now, it is the time to still be a moon boy because the opportunities are here. Solano. Let me see what the chat is saying here. Hey, can I get a shout out? Shout out to Heron Valenzuela. Big shout out to you, man. Lol, I'm not a moon boy. No, I'm not. I mean, guys, you can search it up here on my YouTube page. When do you sell? I have been already going over it. Not looking to sell anytime soon here, to be honest, man. My job is here to get the most amount of Bitcoin. I don't care about my dollars or euros. I've been sleeping so much. I mean, that's nice, bro. Hold even when I'm levered. It is just hodl, man. Bullish bear. I mean, for sure, man. What will be the retest zone? Have been going over it, of course, depending on where it is. 1 hourly candle is going to close, guys. Next 38 minutes is going to be pretty important for Bitcoin. This is going to be pretty important, this 1 hourly candle close. If we're going to be able to break through 47.2k, I do expect higher prices. I do expect maybe another potential push up towards the upside. But let's say we're not going to be break through it. Yeah, next realistic target is going to be, first of all, 46.5k. And if we're not going to be holding that level, 45.7k. But ideal scenario is going to be creation of a bull flag. This is going to be ideal scenario that we're going to see some downwards consolidation, and that will be the ideal scenario right now here. But of course, we just have to be waiting for some consolidation to really call where the market is heading next toward. But let's say we're going to create a bull flag. We have some very insane price targets of potentially, of course, the market see another ready towards the 50k from there on. So yeah, just wait, give the market a little bit of time, give the market a little bit of time to consolidate. Looks to be still that we could be getting still a massive rejection by the 47.2k level. I think the chances are still relatively high that we're going to get a correction by this zone. And once again, saying this, I will be not closing my short long position because of that, because this is a swing trade position, and I will be keeping my long position open until we're going to, let's say, reach the $60,000 US, and then I will be starting to take some minor profits out there. Because yes, I'm really planning to make this in a 200-300k trade here, because I am very comfortable that we are going to see new all-time highs getting reached anytime soon here. So it's nothing to do with greed, because I'm not too greedy right now, because this was my strategy with my position already. Of course, maybe some people are going to say, Rover, take profits, you're too greedy. No, because I made a strategy with my swing trade position, and I will keep myself to the strategy, because I'm very comfortable in my position that I do think the market is going to rally in the coming 3 months. So I will be keeping my position open for the coming at least 1 month from here on. So definitely make up your strategy always. Once you're going to trade, make up your strategy. Set some levels up where you will be taking some profits at. I mean, all-time high is going to be my first take profit area for me, for sure. My second take profit area already. Probably 60k as well going to be a take profit area for me. And yeah, looking forward towards the gains that we could be making altogether here. Is it going to be retesting the 45k? I mean, everyone is right now asking for the 45k retest. It's going to be the most ideally situation if we could be retesting that. I've been already going over it. If we're going to be able to retrace back to the 45k, it's going to be, of course, this retracement of this previous high over here. And that's going to be pretty bullish, right? So, yes, I don't think the chances are relatively high that we're going to retest this level, since of this huge short squeeze that we got. I think worst case scenario is really the 45.7k, to be very honest. I don't necessarily see such a significant pullback. Maybe we could be doing so in a larger time frame. Maybe we could be seeing some more some move like this here, and maybe then start to move up. So yeah, it's for sure possible. I don't think it's going to happen at least today or tomorrow, but for sure it's possible. And if we're going to see that retest of the 45k, it's going to be extremely bullish, I can tell you already. But yeah, you have to know the market will be most likely cooling off anytime soon here, because the market is right now pretty overextended on the 1 hourly candles. But right now, as soon as the market is going to cool off, these bears are going to say, oh, this is a fake out, this is a fake out whatsoever. Look, go out of the market right now. The bears are going to say once again it's a fake out. But no, it's not going to be a fake out. It's going to be once again and just a higher low that we're going to create before the next major shot towards the upside. But yeah, I do, from a bull standpoint, because I'm a huge bull in the market, will be saying right now the chances are relatively high that we're going to see a potential pullback from here on, because the RSI is getting overextended. If we're looking at the 5 minute, yeah, we were pretty overextended. Look at this pump on the 5 minute time frame, pretty crazy. How is it looking on the 1 minute? 1 minute is a pretty crazy pump, of course. So yeah, the chances are relatively high that we're going to see a minor curve getting created here. But it really depends as well on this 1 hourly candle close. If this 1 hourly candle close is just going to be able to break through this 47.5k level, we are pretty comfortable in our seats, and we could be for sure see this this potential breakthrough of the sorry, if we are going to see this potential breakthrough to 47.2k, we could be maybe even see this rise already to 48k getting created here. So yeah, in the end of the day, my real opinion is going to be based as well on this 1 hourly candle close. Of course, I do want to be seeing a very comfortable close above it. I don't want to be seeing a few dollars above it like this. If I see it like this candle closing like this, I'm still going to be skeptical. I'm still going to be careful. I'm still going to take it with caution. But let's say we're going to close it comfortably above it. We could be maybe look for a successful retest of this level, because yeah, this level has been providing us the significance in the past already as major support and major resistance. So thanks for the shout out. Q4 bull run, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting excited for Q4, guys. You said it was going up last week and it went down to 6k. What are you saying? 6k? Which asset are you talking about? I mean, yes, I said last week Bitcoin is bullish. Yes, I said the last 10 days Bitcoin was bullish. Because the time for me to buy is once we are in consolidating over here on very low prices. This is the time to buy, in my opinion. So yes, I did said the Bitcoin was going up, and it did go up. Of course, I was predicting it was going up. Potential buyers divergence on the 4 hourly candles. Let me see on the 4 hourly candles real quickly for you guys out there. Yeah, we're seeing a hidden bearish divergence getting created here. That's true. But I mean, once again, it could be for sure result in a potential minor temporary cool-off period. Let me search up real quickly a clean chart. So yeah, it's good. This potential hidden bearish divergence, this is going to be a hidden bearish divergence. So higher high on the RSI, lower high here on the price action. This is going to be, of course, an important thing to pay your attention towards. But just like I told you before, I think the chances are high that we're going to cool off ever so slightly before moving up. And this hidden bearish divergence is not necessarily going to be holding back Bitcoin so significantly. We have been creating hidden bearish divergence. We have been creating regular bearish divergence as well along the way up over here. And we still move up in the end of the day. So yeah, it is important to keep your eyes on these bearish divergence, but they're not going to be ruining the party right now for Bitcoin. I don't think that these bearish divergences are going to be ruining the party for Bitcoin. I think, yeah, you should keep your eyes out on the hidden bearish divergence, because it is going to be important to keep your attention towards all the different momentum divergences that we're currently getting created here. But let me as well look at the money flow index. Money flow index is as well yeah, relatively neutral. It's just a little bit bearish, to be honest. So yeah, of course, always after such a huge pump here in just a matter of a few minutes, a few hours, you tend to see a lot of bearish divergence getting created. So yeah, that's exactly what we're seeing right now here. But once again, it doesn't necessarily have to be ruining the party. So I mean, at least this 4 hourly candle close is going to be pretty bullish here, because yeah, this 4 hourly candle close, even though it's creating this bearish divergence, is taking out these highs over here. This downtrend we got created over here, clear uptrend, you know, clear trend reversal. We're breaking the downtrend and we're starting an uptrend. So yeah, I'm pretty comfortable about the scenario. I mean, some people, of course, really want to be seeing this retest of this red box over here. And for me, ideally, I want to be seeing this retest as well, because if we're really getting this retest, I could be opening a massive position, of course. I mean, I could be opening a new position on my different account, because I'm trading as well with several accounts, and of course, that position on that retest, I will be opening with a scalp trading position, probably. Yeah, if we're really going to see it, I will be benefit from that retest, and I will be as well add some more to my position over here on this account. So yeah, if you want to be as well benefit from these things here, make sure to sign up here with the highest link in the description, where you could be, of course, absolutely crush the market as well with trading the market, because yeah, you right now can be, of course, benefit really very hard from all the volatility in the market, because if there's volatility, you could be benefiting from it. And Bitcoin is even moving up further, while we're right now only 30 minutes away from this close here, guys. So that's pretty crazy, pretty nice to see, of course. And I see as well donation coming in here. Corey Williams, Rover, love the stream as always. Make sure let's make sure sure we all show some love and smash the like button. What are your thoughts on Ventum over the next month? So let me go over Ventum as well before really moving back to Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, we'll keep my eyes out on Bitcoin. My second stream here, but let me take a quick look for at Corey Williams' request. So thank you so much for supporting the nation once again, Corey Williams. And let me quickly look at Ventum here. So yeah, VChain as well, moving up very quickly. From our orange demand zone, we moved up 35%. So pretty crazy, of course. There are rumors that it's getting listed on Coinbase as well, guys. VChain, pretty excited. So what are my predictions right now for Ventum? I said several times there. Unfortunately, we have not retested it. That this is going to be a very strong level of buying opportunity, this red box. Unfortunately, we only wicked towards it very short time that you could have been anticipating towards this significant rejection. Previous ultimate is always going to show us a lot of support. I do think Ventum still could be creating another rally towards the upside. I definitely think chances are high. But I do think that VChain is just a coin that you're going to make more gains with right now, in my opinion. There are different coins where you could be making more. Rover, the bot, is holding a lot of messages back today. Can't tell you why. I don't know, man. Shane Walter, that is a YouTube algorithm that's just doing that, man. I don't know how you could be solving that issue. For me, it's very hard to say how you could be solving that, man. I don't think it's even solvable. But yeah, Ventum, of course. I do think we could be just generating the next leg towards the upside. We see this first impulsive move. Correction, second impulsive move potentially. So yeah, you can see that we could be maybe create such kind of a structure. I'm still going to say it was pretty overextended. So in terms of risk to reward, still not my favorite asset to buy into right now because it's pretty high. It's pretty high, to be honest. But altcoins are generally very high right now because if we're looking to the excuse me. Oh my gosh. Because if we're looking to the altcoins, we know they're still pretty high. And let me quickly check after this this drop off. We'll be going back into Ventum. You can see Bitcoin dominance even shoot up further. So the Bitcoin dominance shoot up very quickly. More and more money flowing back into Bitcoin, of course. So yeah, Ventum is the good buying opportunity. I should definitely say it's not a bad buying opportunity in my opinion. So yeah, let's see what I will be doing here. I mean, in the immediate short term, of course, it's not necessarily moved so significantly like Bitcoin did. Moved up 11%. I mean, that's still quite enough. Quite a lot of quite a big move, to be honest. And then as well, looking to potential scenario. Potential scenarios, maybe the symmetrical triangle right now breaking out towards the upside. Could be really show some more bullish price action for Ventum here in the coming hours, coming days. So looking forward towards where Ventum is heading towards right now here. We could be looking for the significant breakout towards the upside from here on, resulting in an pushback towards the $1.58 there. It could be, of course, resulting in a 22% surge from here on. So it looks pretty solid right now in the imminent short term, Corey Williams, to be honest, if we're really going to be able to break this resistance line over here. As well, you could be approaching it like this resistance line from here on. And there's an even more significant resistance line. So yeah, close above these levels already is going to be pretty bullish for Ventum. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit thirsty. So guys, do you want me to see, do you want me to still stream if we're going to get this 1 hourly close here? Guys, let me know in the chat, because if you guys really want to see so, I want to be seeing the 700 likes, because I'm getting a little bit of an, getting a little bit thirsty, etc. And I'm getting a little bit, my voice is losing a little bit here. So, if you guys really want me to see the stream at least ending after this 1 hourly candle close, and the 4 hourly candle close, guys, make sure to smash out the likes here, because if we could be reaching 750 likes, so another 100 likes on this stream, I will be for sure doing so. And of course, discuss this 1 hourly candle close and 4 hourly candle close we're about to get all together, okay? So make sure to smash up the likes if you want me to stream until this 1 hour and 4 hourly close at least here. So yeah, everyone is saying yes here. No, it's not the the thing you're saying. Everyone is saying yes. Everyone is saying yes. So we are going to freaking do it. Let's go. Would be truly amazing, of course, guys. Absolutely, absolutely amazing you guys are still here. Keep streaming, guys. Still want to be doing a 10 or 20 hour stream one day, right? I still want to be doing that. Just trading with you guys the whole day out there. I'm looking forward towards doing that in the end of the day here. I'm not saying that I'm going to do it tomorrow or next week or maybe next month, but I'm going to do it. Maybe in a year from now on, maybe in a few months from now on, maybe in a bear market or whatsoever. But at least I'm going to do it in the future. Just a 24-hour stream or maybe 48-hour stream. I'm looking forward towards that thing. Have a beer Rover for sure. We'll be taking a beer afterwards. No, I'm not really drinking, to be honest. I don't really like it. Yeah, that's a good idea, right? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So let me as well take a quick check up here on the liquidations on Bitcoin. Bitcoin liquidations, yeah, still pretty steadily. Yeah, I mean, it ran up a little bit here, one up to 75 million. But let me take a quick look at Ethereum, because we have not discussed Ethereum yet on this stream, guys. We have not discussed Ethereum yet on the stream. So, is Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin right now? No, it has not, but it is recovering very quickly. Like you can see over here, it dumped very quickly compared to Bitcoin. Right now, it's recovering. So, Ethereum is losing some value against Bitcoin, but that is of course likely after these major pumps of Bitcoin. So Ethereum is right now retesting our critical level of resistance. So since breaking this downward slope resistance line here, just the previous 4 hourly candle, like you can see over here, we are right now moving up, just like following Bitcoin. So what do I always say? The leading technical analysis that you want to be doing on Ethereum while Bitcoin is in a correction phase, like we are right now here. So Bitcoin is a correction phase. You want to be doing your technical analysis and basing your buying of Bitcoin. So always be, let's say, I mean, to give you guys an example real quickly, we were creating an M pattern. I was very bearish on the price action, on the market structure that Cardano, that Ethereum was forming here, because it's an M pattern. M pattern is a typical double top with triple low, and that's of course a typical bearish bias pattern, right? So we formed this bearish bias pattern, and I thought, okay, this is not looking strong here, but I based my opinion of Bitcoin, so I was still buying on this range because Bitcoin was showing a lot of strength over here. So I was still buying because I was basing my opinion of Bitcoin. So never only do your analysis on Ethereum, but always keep your eyes out on Bitcoin as well. So right now it's going to be important, of course, to start to do your strong analysis once again on Ethereum once again here, because the reason why I will be saying this is because if Bitcoin is starting an uptrend, you want to take your eyes to Ethereum, because if Bitcoin is an uptrend, Ethereum could be doing some very interesting things here, because euphoria is running up once again here, the greed is running up once again into cryptocurrencies, and Ethereum tends to sometimes lead the way here. So that is the reason why you should keep your eyes out on Ethereum as well. So right now what we're seeing, lower high structure, and right now we're forming a higher high. So this, of course, bullish market structure. You can see lower high is getting formed right now and higher high getting formed. So bullish market structure looks very solid. So a breakthrough above this red line, the red box over here is going to be as well pretty bullish for Ethereum, because previous support, previous resistance, right now support if we're going to be able to close above it. So yeah, looks very solid, looks very strong here, to be honest. As well, you could be maybe approach it like this symmetrical triangle over here. If you're going to be approaching like symmetrical triangle, we'll be taking a conservative price target. You can see we could be running up towards the $3,400 So that looks pretty solid, to be very honest. If you're looking to horizontal levels on Ethereum, you can see, let me take them on the 4 hourly candles. You can see a breakthrough already of the $3,143 is going to be a bullish bias candle. Is going to be a bullish bias candle over here, because we are breaking through this critical level, previous support, and resistance. So this is going to be bullish if we're, let's say, going to see a retracement back towards this level. This is going to be a bullish retracement that we're going to get, right? So this is looking pretty solid in my opinion. As well, if we're going to probably look at some momentum indicators like the EMA ribbon, yeah, we are already flipping that green. As well, on the 4 hourly candles, we're most likely flipping this green. I mean, we're trading above it at least. On daily candles, you're still trading against it. So close above the EMA ribbon on daily candles are as well going to be pretty and relatively bullish. Then as well, let me take a more zoomed out view here, and let me take a different way of approaching this chart here. And it's of course on a daily time frame to, of course, talk a little bit more about the macro trend, about what we are going to most likely see in terms of the waves that we're going to create. Because yeah, you saw this wave towards the upside, wave towards the downside, and personally, what is likely to see here is just this another corrective wave towards the upside, right? So what you always see here is that these major boxes on the daily time frame provide major resistance or support. So you can see this was the major resistance on the daily time frame. While breaking above it, you want to see a retest, and we saw not a retest coming in anywhere over here. So we tested the top side right away afterwards. Yeah, see previous all-time high, and then we retraced back towards the lows. And this was a very likely place to bottom out here, because yeah, Ethereum found very strong support in the past as well around this range here. And personally, I do think after this correction, and let's say we're going to be recovering towards this 4K range over here once again, people will be so goddamn bullish on the market, in my opinion, I think, because not a lot of people are willing to sell off anymore if we're going to be breaking through this high, because they know, oh shit, all these corrections getting bought up still, I'm just going to hodl. That's the way how I think. That's the next move towards the opposite. Everyone's going to think, oh, we're going to just hodl right now because it's going to come all right, you know? So personally, I think, yeah, we could be still doing so. There's a major level of resistance ahead of us on the daily time frame. What we are right now retesting as well, like you can see over here. We are more or less creating such a parallel channel, unless Bitcoin creating a falling wedge. So parallel channel is just a level that we have to be breaking. Parallel channel towards the downs is getting generated. Support and resistance getting found on the top side and on the lower side. And you can see right now, if we're going to be able to close this daily candle above it, this is going to be, showing us bullish market structure getting generated on the daily time frame. First of all, we're forming a higher high on the daily. That is, of course, bullish. As well on the 4-hourly, we're going to form a higher high. And this is going to be resulting in just Ethereum pushing up towards higher levels here. So that is, of course, looking particularly strong here, in my opinion. And this is going to look for particularly good price action for Ethereum in general. That as well. Some momentum indicators. I mean, the momentum indicators were looking very healthy. But of course, if we were looking at Bitcoin, they were looking pretty bullish. So that was the reason why we were bullish on Ethereum first of all. But let me right now as well look at the 1-hourly candles on Ethereum, because maybe the 1-hourly candles are saying some other interesting things there in terms of the momentum indicators. So no bearish divergence or whatsoever getting created right now. So that's of course already a very solid sign that we're getting. We could be maybe look at some resistance target here on the 1-hourly candles, not necessarily a lot of resistance. I mean, the next realistic resistance target that I think is ahead of us for Ethereum right now here is going to be the $3,351, and that's going to be the stop range over here. The stop line over here is going to be an important level that we have to be breaking through. So let's see if we could be able to touch this level and touch this ceiling. I do think, let's say Bitcoin is going to create, this is some sideways action over here. Let's say Bitcoin is going to create some sideways action. It's going to be Ethereum that could be benefit from it, and of course push up here. Because if Bitcoin, usually what I know from previous market structures and from previous price action, if Bitcoin is going to start cooling off after such a significant pump here, it is usually the altcoins and Ethereum that are going to benefit from it, from another push towards the upside. So that's of course a most likely scenario what could be happening if Bitcoin is just going to stall for a second. So as well, another reason to, of course, that you could be better loading up, in my opinion, after a huge Bitcoin pump into, yeah, like Ethereum or so, you know? So as well, for this reason, drop off over here, I have been accumulating more Ethereum than real Bitcoins, because personally, I still think that maybe Ethereum is not recovering right now the quickest. It will be leading the game in the end of the day here. It will be bringing you the most amount of returns here, in my opinion. So Ethereum, definitely a very strong buy, in my opinion. And yeah, let's see how this is going to play here. So everyone is saying Solana, excuse me. Please. Oh my gosh, it's taking off. Indeed, it is indeed taking off here. So yes, it is taking off. It's pushing up with another 8.2% here. Of course, people getting excited. A lot of people getting excited, of course, about it. I said it already several times here. I do think, yeah, we could be maybe create another rollover towards higher ranges. But I don't necessarily see a new all-time high getting reached so quickly. I don't necessarily see it. Because, yes, we could be maybe potentially create one. But we create just a massive bearish divergence on the daily time frame, on the 4-hourly time frame, if we're going to create a new all-time high. So that is too risky for me to hold on towards right now. So that's for sure a thing I want to be saying here. Yes, it could be for sure reach it, but I still want to be saying be careful, be cautious right now here. It's definitely Solana is definitely one of these coins that you want to be getting a little bit more careful with right now, in my opinion. So yeah, Cardano. Really moving up quickly, guys. Look at this as well. Of course, Solana is really leading the way. I mean, in terms of these altcoins right now, as that looks like. You can see Cardano is moving up 7% here as well. Pretty solid. Not all too bad, to be very honest. You can see downward slope resistance line getting formed over here. This is going to be the major level that we have to be breaking, like, of course, discussed several times on this channel. We are closing in and creeping in towards this resistance line right now here. And this is going to be one of these most important touches that we're going to get here on the Cardano price action, because this is going to be one of these levels that you have to be breaking in order to really continue its trend towards the upside. So right now, what we have to be seeing, of course, is at least a 4-hourly candle close above this level. If we're going to do so, we're first of all seeing the first signal of a potential trend reversal and a trend break here, and we could be maybe run up even further towards the upside if we're going to see so. So yeah, it's going to be important for the momentum that Cardano can be creating to break through this level. We will be keeping you guys up to date, of course, here on YouTube, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button here, and as well on Twitter. So don't forget as well to hit that follow button here on my Twitter page if you just want to be staying up to date about these altcoins, about Cardano, about different things here, and of course just about the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin market. You can see right now already 14.7k followers, but at RoverCRC, second highest link of the description, and you could be hit that follow button over there. So it would be truly amazing if you could be checking that out over here. So Michael Duro, I definitely agree with you, man. I definitely agree with you. Very funny. Cardano USDT. Yeah, it's going to be important that we are going to break for this level, in my opinion, first of all. And then second of all, we are looking as well at the very strong support line here that we're generating. Upper sloping support line, higher lows getting formed here, looks very solid. We could be even extend this level to the left side, but I don't think that we are going to make it, but maybe we could be creating some kind of an apex getting reached here. So yeah, personally, I should be expecting that Cardano is at least going to create some volatility, because support and resistance is meeting each other. So very critical support with, of course, more than 3 touch points on the 4-hourly time frame. And Bitcoin is moving up, by the way, guys. Bitcoin trading on 47.5k, guys. Is this 47.2k then still going to get broken? That's the real question that we should be asking ourselves right now here. It looks to be yes. It looks to be yes. It looks to me that we're still going to break through with this level. So that's pretty crazy, of course. Pretty solid if we could be breaking through this level. And it looks to me that we're even going for another push up here, guys. It's crazy. So yeah, what I want to be saying here with Cardano is that basically critical resistance and support is meeting each other right now. And that is really going to result in, yeah, just an apex getting reached here and real decision getting made here on either push up or down. And I think the chances of a push up are more likely right now because we're having bullish market structure on Bitcoin. So yeah, it looks very likely that we're going to create a move from towards the upside from here on. And I think it's definitely not a bad time to accumulate your Cardanos around here. No financial advice, but it looks pretty solid right here. So guys, make sure to smash up likes right now. We're only 5 likes away before smashing it up to 800 likes right now here. That will be truly amazing if we could be reaching it. At 47.6k right now, this is crazy. We are seeing a crazy move once again getting generated towards the upside. This looks very solid. This looks very solid. Let's see if Bitcoin could be able to break through its 47.2k level here on the 1 hourly candles. It will be truly important if we could be doing so. And guys, as well, want to be quickly thank you guys for smashing it up to 61.6k subscribers. Truly amazing that we did smash it up towards that level. And thank you, of course, for all your support here on the channel. So let's see if we could be breaking this level anytime soon here. Let me see what the chat is saying here. Go moon, indeed, guys. So we're closing in towards the moon here. And guys, do you still know about that moon fairy? Do you guys still know? Maybe do you guys know about it? Moon fairy Bitcoin trading view. Guys, this is pretty interesting, right? Because crypto moon phase fairy. I don't know if you already heard about this, but I mean this is not an updated chart here. This is not an updated chart. I want to be going to the right chart. This is the moonshot fairy, full moon theory. Because there's just like a theory that people say once it is full moon, that the price tends to be rising. And it once again showed us that it worked. It once again showed us that it worked. Because the full moon came here on the 22nd of September. And after that, we started to rise. And right now, we're trading once again on 47 to 48, yeah, 47.5k once again. So it has been showing us every single time a good buying opportunity. How crazy it sounds, right? How crazy it sounds. It has been providing us every single time a good buying opportunity. So of course, it's a very weird theory with full moon, and I mean, yeah, it's a very weird theory. But I mean, if it happens 2 or 3 times, it's coincidence, right? And after that, maybe we see a pattern, right, in it. So it's pretty crazy what happened. But yeah, we did rise once again from here on. We did clearly rise from here on. So we still have till the 6th of October, or the 7th of October. And then, of course, we're getting in a different moon phase. And maybe hopefully we're going to break the trend here. Because here we did break the trend as well. So let's see how this is going to be going here. Yes, I use the indicator for moon phase. I mean, yeah, you could be using the indicator because it seems to work pretty well here. I mean, of course, never base your full trade on it or whatsoever, but it seems to be working. Yeah, indeed, it moves up in waves. Bitcoin never goes up in a straight line. It always moves in waves here. But yeah, it looks to be still working. And it just came up in my head that this is still working. I mean, I saw a lot of people talking about it previously, but of course over here it was not really working. I mean, yeah, you saw minor decreasement, but yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Look at this 4-hourly candle, guys. So we're about to close here. Is this a beautiful 4-hourly candle? Let me know in the chat. I do think this is a beautiful 4-hourly candle. I think this is a beautiful 4-hourly candle. Let me know in the chat here what you guys think about it. But maybe we could be even break for this 47.2k level that provided this very strong resistance in the past here. And maybe the pools are so strong right now, or we just don't have any sellers in the market. Rover, what's up? Good morning from Texas. Good morning. I think this is very nice to wake up here if you live in the USA. To see the market like this once you wake up here. I think there is not a better waking up possible than that. I don't think that's definitely true. Sell now, buy back lower. I mean, that's not my strategy, man. I'm not setting my Bitcoin up right now to potentially buy back lower. Always manage your risk for the potential reward. Is it worth the risk to sell of your Bitcoin to buy potentially back cheaper? For me, not. Because I have to do a lot of things if I want to be selling off my Bitcoin and buy back buy back potentially cheaper once again here in terms of taxes, etc., etc. I have to fill in a lot of things here, and I don't like that. So yeah, you could be doing so, but I will be taking the risk. Will be taking the risk. That's called a green DLDO, and that's true, man. That's indeed. That's called a green DLDO. I mean, oh man. Awesome morning to see this. I mean, yeah, I totally agree with that, man. I think, yeah, it's beautiful to wake up like this. It's beautiful to wake up like this. Don't lose your spot in line. No, of course not. Guys, do you have any questions? Let me know if you have any questions in the chat right now. Guys, by the way, quickly looking at it, how much Ethereum already got burned here? Already 400,000. There's quite a lot of Ethereum getting burned here. Let me calculate this real quickly. This is, let me see how much million. This is 1.3 billion US dollar already getting burned from in Ethereum fees. So pretty cool. 1.3 billion already got burned. That's crazy, right? Because I don't know if you already know it, but if you're going to look at the market capitalization of Ethereum, 1.3 billion got burned, right? So that's an approximately 0.25% more. Let's say 0.4% of the total supply of Ethereum. Total market capitalization of Ethereum is burned supply, burned money. That's pretty crazy. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy, man. I mean, 2.6 million Ethereum getting burned every single year, and if you're calculating that, 2.6 million, right? 3, 5. If you're calculating that, that's going to be 8.3 billion every single year at this current price of Ethereum will be getting burned. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of Ethereum getting burned. So yeah, long and hard update. Love it. Of course, cuts down the supply a little bit here. Still you still have inflation, but not necessarily so high as it used to was. And of course, it could be become negative. It could be negative, of course. It could be negative always. So yeah, that would be of course crazy if we could be seeing that. So yeah, let's see how it's going to be going here. Of course, OpenSea, these NFTs, they are already bringing in the burnt Ethereum. They're already bringing in the burnt Ethereum. So pretty exciting. Pretty exciting what we're having over there for Ethereum. So yeah, that's also one of these reasons why you should be excited about Ethereum as well. The merch is coming out, guys. If you don't know already what it is, the merch is of course the beacon chain becoming the main chain for Ethereum, and of course that the proof of work is going away from Ethereum and the proof of stake is going to take over. And it's going to be resulting once again in a lot of stakers that are going to come towards the network. And second of all, it will be resulting in a more cleaner and more efficient network. And third of all, it will be resulting in another hype run up for Ethereum. So Manchal, donating to the channel, thank you so much for your support donation. You're saying, yo Rover, yo man, how you doing? What are your thoughts on VeChain and its performance? I mean, everyone is asking me about VeChain right now. I love it because I've said several times here on my channel that VeChain was one of these assets that I was mainly buying, and Still going to say it. You can find it all back on the channel here. And Menchal, we know that the reason why VeChain is massively increasing right now here, because yes, if you're looking to the 4-hourly candles, you can see this rise that we got generated from here on. It's approximately a 35% rise, so that's a very solid rise from there on. But we know from earlier today that someone told us that there are some rumors that VeChain is most likely going to get listed here on Coinbase. So, guys, VeChain getting listed on Coinbase is going to be bullish. It's going to be bullish. It's, of course, a big exchange that's going to bring in large amounts of volume in towards VeChain. Going to result, of course, more bullish price action for VeChain. And someone's asking me, do we still hold funds? Please don't spam in the chat. But yes, of course, I'm holding. I'm not a seller. I'm not a seller at all. But yeah, VeChain is most likely moving up and running up right now because of that news. As well, the bullish market structure in crypto, in Bitcoin, of course, really helping to suppress these bears and push up the price right now. So looking very strong, looking very solid right now. And I'm pretty excited about what we're having because of that. Yes, I have been buying up a lot of VeChain. The reason why here is because I personally think this was a very good demand zone that you should be looking at to, of course, accumulate VeChain at. You can see very strong resistance, very strong support, resistance, and support over here. So yeah, it was a very strong demand zone that we were having over here. And I was buying over there as well because I think, yeah, it was a very good average buying price because, yeah, if I really missed buying a lot of VeChain over here. So I did bought it over here. So I really missed buying VeChain so cheaply over there. So I'm buying it right now. So still don't think it's a bad buy. Still don't think that VeChain is really necessarily going to be holding itself back here in the coming quarter of the year. I think the Q4 is going to be very bullish for VeChain. I won't be surprised if we're going to see a new all-time high. This is a 160% pump from here on. And just like I told everyone before already, if you're going to look at coins, you always want to be looking to the risk to reward. And I think that the risk to reward on VeChain is one of these coins that you should be buying. And it's pretty funny because I was just a moment ago, just a few days ago, I was at a car dealer. And he asked me what I was doing for my work, etc., because I was looking to buy an interesting car. And he asked me, right, what crypto should I buy? Just like everyone is saying so, right? So I said to him, it's VeChain. And he said, no, Cuddy, right? It's Cuddy. Because everyone's talking about these coins that are pumping, you know? So I said to him, VeChain, and he's pretty grateful right now. He's pretty grateful. He's loving the gains. So yeah, of course, I'm recommending VeChain to a lot of people. Of course, no financial advice, never, so like ever, of course. But personally, in my own opinion, VeChain is one of these coins that you should keep your eyes on for the coming months here. So not necessarily because of the market structure looking so bullish, and the market structure is bullish because we're once again forming this high and low, but as well because of the adoption and of the adoption and of course the listing that we are getting towards us right now here. So as well. Major resistance is going to be this level on here. The major resistance that we have to be breaking is going to be this level. And I can tell you already, as soon as we're breaking this level, exponential price targets are there. But as long as we're not breaking through it, it's going to be a hard time. But then, guys, I will be spending my last 2 minutes here on watching Bitcoin for a second. Cheers, Dan. Cheers, Rover. Everyone watching, smash that like. I mean, yes, guys, we're right now just a few likes away before smashing up to 900 likes. So don't forget to smash up the like here. Only going to take a few seconds of your time. But I see we already smashed it up to 900. So, guys, thank you so much for smashing it up right there. Of course, smashing up the like button, guys. Only going to take a few seconds of your time. And you will be literally mean the world to me because, yeah, smashing up the like button will be helping me out. And, of course, it will be helping out the whole cryptocurrency space here. Because, guys, the more people smashing up that like button, the more people will be getting exposed to crypto because the more viral this content is going, the more YouTube will be pushing it towards more people. And that will be once again resulting in more people getting exposed to crypto. So it's a win-win situation. It's good. It's good for the adoption. It's good for, I mean, on every single cryptocurrency video you see, you smash up the like button because it will be helping out the whole space here. Because YouTube will be sending it to more and more people. And it's just good for the space in general, right? Already smashed it. I know, GWB, you're always smashing up like crazy. I know it. You smash it up like crazy. So, yeah, Bitcoin is going to close its 1 hourly candle here in just a minute. As well, the 4 hourly candle is going to close. And this is, of course, a beautiful 4 hourly candle close in my opinion. Yes, forming a hidden bearish divergence. That's true. But this is a clear higher high that we're forming right now. Clear higher high. The uptrend is really confirmed right now here. So make sure that you're going to keep your eyes out on it. I'm not saying we're going to trade up from here on. Could be very likely to see maybe a potential decreasement from here on. I do think that the remaining of the day could be maybe a little bit more boring, could be maybe a little bit more sideways action. It will be good if Bitcoin is going to show some sideways action, some consolidation. But the close above the 47.2k, this is what we're right now going to get here, is very bullish. And just like I told everyone before, I don't want to be seeing a few dollars above it. No, it's a clear breakthrough of the 47.2k. So yeah, I do expect that the 47.2k is going to be providing a very strong short-term support. So if we're going to retrace it back towards this level, I do think we could be creating some very strong buying orders around this level. So make sure to keep your eyes out on that for sure. And besides that, yes, our next realistic major resistance target is going to be the 48.6k above us right now. So look forward towards this level over here on the top side. Make sure that you're not going to lose your attention towards it right now here. We closed the 1 hourly candle. We closed the 4 hourly candle, guys. Congratulations, you survived another hour in Bitcoin. Congratulations out there. Congratulations if you're still holding. So it looks to be a very solid 1 hourly close, pretty bullish 1 hourly close. Still going to say we are pretty overextended. Sideways action is going to be very healthy for the market right now here. If we're going to get another push up here, the 48.6k is going to be my first realistic take profit target that you are going to be looking at. So yeah, going to take as well a quick look at GRT because I see support of the nation from Robbie coming in here. So let me quickly take a look out of that. I mean, I know my friend is really into GRT, and he did some analysis on it as well here. So here you can see his channel here, Cryptocurrencies. I think he uploaded here GRT update video over here. So definitely check that out as well if you're into GRT. Cryptocurrencies, subscribe to his channel, of course. But yeah, it's pushed up as well very significantly today. So yeah, GRT moved up here approximately 12% today. It's definitely at buying zones here. GRT is definitely at buying zones over here. Of course, it's still as well a little bit of trouble zones, to be honest. You can see over here, yeah, trading on pretty low levels. I bought it as well on 40 cents here, still in profit, but I did not really bought huge into towards this coin, to be very honest. Yeah, you can see major resist line on the top side that we are currently getting created here. Maybe from here on as well, another major resist line getting formed over there as well. The 4 hourly candles, you can see maybe we have been already breaking through this daily resistance line from here on getting generated. So let me as well look at the 4 hourly candles for a second, remove all the drawings, and you can see that GRT formed a downward slope resistance line. And you can see we broke through it just a few hours ago, and we're starting the uptrend right now here. But still, we are down so significantly. We're still down 32% from 24 days ago here. So yeah, GRT is still suffering pretty hard here. But like you can see over here, this is a falling wedge. We broke out on the top side of the falling wedge. This is, in my opinion, a very strong buy, and it could grant you from here on still a 50% push towards the upside. So yes, to be very honest out there, I do think GRT is looking very solid right now, and it is looking very bullish as well. So is it a bad buy? No, not at all. Is it going to be performing very well in the coming days? Yes, I do think so. I think we could be reaching this price target of the falling wedge, because falling wedges reach their price targets 9 out of the 10 times there. But guys, this was already it for today's update, for today's stream here, because yes, I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm getting a little bit hungry as well here. So guys, thank you so much once again for watching to this amazing stream that we did here on the channel once again here. It was absolutely amazing that you guys were here once again. So don't forget to smash up the subscribe button right on the channel. Ring the bell notification, especially if you don't want to be missing out on any of these updates, because sometimes if I see an important market development of, let's say, 1 or 2 minutes here, a very important market development, I will be dropping out a video of 1 or 2 minutes, and I will be, of course, sharing it with you guys out there on the channel. And if you ring that bell notification, you will be staying up to date about these updates. As well, follow me on Twitter, second highest link of the description. Make sure to sign up with BYBIT if you haven't already. It's definitely worth to do so, of course. If there is a good opportunity of a trading, I will be, of course, drop it right away on my YouTube or on my Twitter page, of course. So make sure to follow me both on these platforms. And guys, with that have been said here, thank you so much once again for watching to this amazing stream. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.